Hi, everybody. Good morning. Jean Ketcham, Aging but Dangerous. Oh my gosh, we have a beautiful day today, and we had a really nice weekend. And I want every one of you to write me and let me know what you did this weekend that you really appreciated, or that was fun, or that you're grateful for. I was so grateful for the good weather because it was my husband's birthday, and we were able to go out, sit out at a restaurant with some good friends, and they had a bonfire going, and oh my gosh, it was just delightful. It was a little nippy, a little chilly. We were able to wear heavy sweaters, and it was just perfect. So I thought, boy, I am so thankful for that. So let me know what you did this weekend that you are thankful for, and that helped you get through some of this stuff we're going through. So, anyway, I am going to talk seriously this morning, because it's a serious subject. This is Breast Cancer Month. And my mother had breast cancer, and her mother had breast cancer, and I went through my life really not thinking a lot about it. I did get my mammograms every year, but it didn't really affect me all that much. But then when we started Aging But Dangerous, I started doing research on different topics on aging, and because that's one thing that we're about to is education. We want to educate women as they're aging and getting older on what's going on. So I did research on breast cancer, and I have to say I was horrified. Now this is about 5 years ago, so I was horrified that breast cancer hits women as they're aging. I mean, I was in my 60s, and even when I turned 70, and I thought, boy, I have really dodged that bullet. That was a relief. But when I started doing this research, I found out that no, it is not, it's not over yet. And so over the weekend, I was looking up some stuff again because I thought we really need to talk about this, because we need to be aware of this, all of us. And just because we're, you know, well, the 50-year-olds, I think, really know you have to get, you think about that. But I think, when you're 60, 70, 80, you don't really think about it, because you're like, well, I passed that. I don't need to do that anymore. But I started doing start doing this research, and I was just shocked again. And, I'm just going to read you some of it because I've got it written down. It says women over 70 are more at risk of getting breast cancer than younger women. This is because the risk of getting breast cancer increases with age. About 1/3 of all breast cancer occurs in women over 70. 1/3 of all breast cancers. That just blew me away. Blew me away. And it says as people age, abnormal changes in their cells are more likely to occur. Breast cancer is most common in females over 50 years old. And the National Cancer Institute um, says that most often diagnosed breast cancer is in female 55 to 64. But the more I read, the more it talked about, it really talked about 80-year-olds, 80-year-old women getting cancer. And, here I am 80. I'm like, I didn't know that I still should get a mammogram. But after reading all this stuff, I think, yes, I'm going to. So, or I'm going to check with my doctor anyway. But I just, okay, here's another statistic. Okay, when you're, now I don't want to scare everybody, but I just want to make you aware of, we've got to be aware of what's going on in our body, and we've got to make sure we're on top of our health. 40, at the age of 40 to 50, it's 1 in 68 that gets breast cancer. And from 50 to 60 years old, it's 1 in 42. 60 to 70 years old, it's 1 in 28. And 70 and older, it's 1 in 26. So I just, it really shocked me. Anyway, I used to do research on everything. I did research on alcohol when you get older, breast cancer, colonoscopy, all kinds of stuff. So I think that's really interesting, those topics, because I love doing the research and I love reading about it. And as my doctor says, I have this great doctor, and hopefully she'll be on here sometime with me, but she tells me all the time, you're the healthiest 80-year-old I've got. You're really one of my healthiest patients, period, no matter what age. But you have to realize that your body is getting older. You've got a sharp mind, your mind is younger, your attitude, everything you do is younger, but your body is 80 years old. So you have to admit that and realize it, and then just keep going, and knowing that, the attitude and all that stuff really helps, really helps the body. So when she said that to me, I really was, it really sunk in, because I thought, it's true. My body is aging. I may not be aging mentally as much, but my body certainly is. So anyway, I really wanted to talk about that today, since it's breast cancer month, and I'm sure, we all know somebody in our lives that has had it. It's been that prevalent and been that huge. But anyway, let's just be diligent. Let's be careful. Let's get the mammogram done. Everybody's kind of afraid to go in the doctor's office now with the COVID and everything, but I don't know about you guys, but here in Minneapolis, I've been to the doctor's office a couple of times, and it's just, they're very clean. They're the mask, the temperature, the everything. They're being very, very careful. So let's just stay on top of that, you guys. Let's just stay on top of it. Don't let it go. Just, stay on top. It's still a very big thing, this breast cancer. So anyway, I want you all to have a great, fabulous week. Our weather's going to be gorgeous, 70 degrees. I love that 70-degree weather. And we can still be outside. So just find something, enjoy your week. Let me know what you did over the weekend. And I will see you on Friday with my martini. Talk to you later. Goodbye.